back to another casual night chit chat show. Alright, before we begin, obviously housekeeping, but more importantly, I have a few things I need to do, and I've forgotten what I want. Oh, no. Alright, there's the sequence of everything. Okay, so we have not say announcement, but it is a contest. It's more like a giveaway rather than a contest. Okay, yeah, let's put it this way. It's more of a giveaway, and I'm gonna use bounty blocks. So I have been starting to try to use more bounty blocks feature to distribute my collection, because I think that's the best. So far, that's the best possible option without getting heavily botted. Yep, so it's going to be contest and giveaway. All right, cool. So we have that. Number 2, make sure Brawlers is running. Tonight is community tournament. So that's another one. Hey there, Lou. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have 1, 2 things. Of course, we have a few things we are going to talk as well. And I think that's that's really it. Today we're gonna actually do one major not say announcement, okay, it's more of a major talk on the membership of things for my collection, because one of the biggest things, I introduce a membership program. In a way it's free, is to avoid my collection getting heavily botted. That's mainly the gist of it. And we want to revisit some of the things that I basically not say doing, but we want to revisit, all right? And some things, unfortunately it's not working as intended, or it is heavily gated, and I don't want that. All right, so after looking at a lot of things, it's way too gated, and that's a problem. In my opinion, that's really a big problem. So that is that. And what else? Announcement. Okay, so we have that. No, that's it. Today we're going to talk about membership, as according to the, what you call this? Where was I? Great. I'm not saying I messed up. I forgotten the sentence. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so the whole month of December is, we are going to go through the whole entire it's basically a giant post-mortem for the channel and the game. Yeah, and then what I want to do next year and whatnot, so things like that. And last stream, not last week, right? Last stream was the official starting point, and we talk a little bit more about the Twitch side of games. And from there, I think we did quite, I'm not saying did quite well. I already put out everything officially as best as I can. We're not going to revisit in this month, not saying this month. I try not to go back and talk too much about it. So that's one small little note for me. And I think that's about it. Yep. So, all right, cool. Okay, so game has launched. Everything is up and running. Okay, all right, swap to this guy. Turn on the haha. Turn on the game. And at the same time, we are entering the the last milestone story for the year. That's right, we are reaching to the end, and top of that is what call this? So far, we have not say we have been failing, but we did not reach the story milestone. Not a big problem, okay? I'm just recapping, all right? So we have not been hitting any of the story milestone stuff, which is totally fine. And I won't say fine as in fine, but fine as in, you know what? It's a decision. Not say it's a decision. It is a, basically it's to build a story for my for my thingy, and that also requires a few changes here and there, definitely for the next year. Okay, so first thing first, I need to no reset needed, because we are still counting the score for season 3. That's right, it will be, and this round, or rather this December milestone story, is going to be a little bit I would say shorter, because most likely I will not be streaming on Christmas Day itself. And I think that's that. Yeah, that's that. What else? Yeah, no. Okay, let's not jump the gun too much because there's so many things I want to talk about, and I want to just dedicate it and focus the topic as close as I can. So, with that, let's start off with the opening topic, and that would be the membership program. And before we go to that part, we are fighting against Brichter, so I'm not gonna pay attention too much, right? Play as it is. the yeah, play as it is. The more I think, the more mistakes I make. So I'll just go along. And so that's that. Yeah. Okay. So with that, let's begin. Let's start off with oh boy. I want to challenge you, so I'm gonna put 2. And let's begin with the membership. So obviously, kind of gatekeep my collection under the membership is not working as what I want it to be. Yeah, that's it. It's not really working as what I want it to be. Why would Brichter want to call this hand? That's also actually a very interesting question, though. Why would Brichter call this hand, right? Since I play a 6, I could play 6-8 because I have 6-8. Okay, so why would Brichter call that? Unfortunately, this hand I have to play 6-8. Okay, so do I want to concentrate and commentate? Let's put a pin. Since it's community match, might as well just commentate a little bit. And the question is, yeah, why would you want to call that hand? That's the question though. Technically there's no incentive in a way unless Brichter really knows that I'm flexing, because I could have just played 6-8 and Brichter just called me out. And that's a very interesting take, in my opinion. Yeah. Very, very interesting play on that second hand, truth to be told. Very, very interesting play. And not say interesting play, interesting call. Like, what can you go with that unless, right, that the only closest thing is I want to challenge this hand. Truth to be told, I really want to challenge this hand, but I'm gonna fold like a normal person. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no. Why? What would you call that hand? That's the question, right? That's the question. So on one end, that's a great play, because if you manage to call my flex out, or you expected a flex to appear, then yeah, that's it. That's really, really it. But I have see, the thing is, because I have a options between either play a 6-1 or a 6-8. This one is more like a 50-50 thingy, and 4-8. All right, so 4-8 most likely you will call out because it's a 1-point challenge with the 1 card. So this one is a bit more obvious in terms of, you know what, could call that hand. But the 3-3, that was an interesting hand in my opinion. In my opinion, that is an interesting call. So that's that. Anyway, just want to put it out. That's I am curious. I'm very curious on that hand, that particular hand. That's it. Yeah. Hey there, Master Eyes. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. All right. So cool. Okay. So next up is waiting for the next opponent. Okay, cool. So with that, well, anyway, I'm done. I'm questioning the hand. If you ask me, I really, really question that hand. Like, that's all. That's really, really it. All right. So with that, let's move on to back to the membership. So obviously the gate, not say gatekeeping, right? It's mainly to avoid bots. So yeah, it's not really working. And I will admit that I need to change the program. So that is one, not say sad thing, but unfortunately that's how it is. All right. So with that, the next question, no, not the next question. So how do we want to handle the membership? Because I still want to handle the, not say handle the membership, the main membership system. Okay, so we're gonna start off from the top, and that is OG, Club OG. Okay, so I did say previously a lot that Club OG is a very unique privilege, and no, I'm gonna use the word privilege, right? A privilege title. Yeah, and I'm gonna admit lately I've not been using the Club OG for drops, which is my fault, but at the same time, like there's nothing much to like drop, and that's the question, that's the main reason. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change a little bit, but first we're gonna start with this, and I did think as long as I can, as much as I can, and I have to be fair in a way, because for those who take their time to visit my stream, to view my stream, they should keep a special title in a way. So it will go like this, right? And for those who have been supporting, like come and tune in. Yeah, that is still important to me. So with this Club OG, I won't say it's I'm gonna retire it, but it's gonna be a permanent status slash privilege slash title that you cannot earn anymore. And then I'm gonna do one final, like kinda a not say a drop, it's like a drop. No, not drop. Card. Yeah, so this is the part I have been trying to design a lot, and I kind of failed this year, so I kind of owe some of you guys, especially the Club OG people, a decent thingy. So for next year, or not say next year, already it's gonna be wallet lock anyway. So I don't really need to take screenshot and whatnot. Okay, so for those who made it into the Club OG, which is the early people that watches my stream, the title remains permanent. That's what I want to put, right? It is permanent, and that's like that's it. All right, you don't need to earn. Not say you don't need to earn it. Previously, I want to do something like, okay, you can earn. No, you have to do a main, like an upkeep or whatnot for your title. No, I've decided this. Okay, it's permanent. The moment you get this final NFT, it's for the Club OG. That's it. That would be not say the penultimate. That is the only Club OG NFT that will be used for verification process, right? So if I would drop anything, yeah, Club OG will get it's there already, right? It's permanently there, and whether they claim or not, that's up to them. So that is that, right? So that's I draw that line, and I want to do a one of one, to be honest, but I think there's a handful of people, and we're gonna go through. No, we're not gonna go through live, but I will post all the wallets that is eligible for Club OG, and they are permanent already. That list is locked, and I think I have it on. Yeah, I'm curious. I think I have it on NFT Hive, the wallet list. So let me double check, because the next one, all right, so this one requires upkeep. So previously I did say like there's a VIP membership and whatnot. So basically I scrap everything, and I want to make it a bit more general. And this is mainly for people who don't, I would say, tune into my stream, and obviously timing and whatnot. So I have to grant them at least a level that is consistent. And currently I don't have a title for it right now. I want to use the word premium. I want to use the word VIP. I cannot use the word OG anymore. OG is permanently locked for the people who managed to catch my stream in the early days. The perk will still remain. It is still I won't say the best perk. So it is the top perk. It is technically the best perk, because you don't need to upkeep your membership program. Yeah, so yeah, no, it is the best perk. What am I talking about, right? Okay, before we do that, I need to check my NFT Hive, because the next one is there will be I'm going to use VIP for short for now, right? So VIP is technically the OG title, or OG level perks. The only extra thing you need to do is you need to maintain the VIP membership. Yeah, Club OG is permanent membership, so that's it. And let's go through a few things as well, because I think I want to go through some of the drop rarity and make it official. That should be it. Yep. So next round is with Lou. All right. So I'm gonna post up the, what do you call this, host match, copy, and then paste. GHF. All right, cool. So we're gonna put a pin on that for now, because we want to focus on, we want to commentate on the match, and let's see how it goes. All right. Let's see. Yeah, no. Yeah, a major overhaul is needed. No choice, because I have to change. I have to make it a bit more accessible. Not say a bit more accessible. I have to put the playing field much more accessible to everyone, which means like Club OG is one of those things that I want to keep it as a privilege for the viewers. And then initially I thought, okay, you know what, you can try to work your way in and whatnot, and then after that I'm like, it's tough. And then if I want to use the Club OG as a perk, like giving the best perk to Club OG, it's kind of not fair for people who don't tune into the stream. So we want to take a look and on a few small little things on the side of stuff. And that's it. That's really it. Yeah, so that's the reason why I need to overhaul the whole entire thing. Yeah, and from there, if it works, if it works. If it fails to work, then too bad. I tried. Yeah, GG to you, Brichter. That was. I am curious on the second hand. That's it. The second hand, I am super curious. Like, what makes you call that hand? Not say in general, like, were you expecting no, that's not the correct question, because I played the flags for the sake of it, and technically I am on the advantage. Like, for example, right now, if I play, which I want to, let's do this. I want to do 5-3. All right, let's punch in. I am gonna bluff my way up. Oh, I lost because that's an 8. All right, 8. That is. So this is obvious, like 3-8. Yeah, you can punch in like 6, like 6. If I play 6-6, okay. If I play 6-6 on that round 2, also a question, like, that's a question. Oh, this is too saucy. 6-8, yeah. I'm not saying I expected 6-8. I expected to be saucy. Yeah, I play for 5-6. Even I can't even match up the hand. I can't even match up. So that is a question. And then the second flex, yeah, that one's obvious. That one's very obvious. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna repeat. Although there's no power card, although this is a 4, a bit painful. A bit painful. Yeah. But we got it. So that's that. Alright. Let's see. Nothing? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this hand. Not the best hand to play, but I'm gonna play this hand. Fold. I want to do. Truth to be told, I want to do a flex. I should say that. I want to do a flex, but I decided to play 7-8 and see how it goes. The reason why I say dangerous because now Jobber, aka Lou, is at 6. And when it's at 6, I am severely disadvantaged, and I can only, truth to be told, I probably can only fold once. I could have reset. Do I feel there's a... No, for me, flex doesn't really matter in this round because I am going up against 6 cards, so I can only do 1 or 2 more tricks out my sleeve. Jobber play a flex. That means the follow-up, a very high chance that it is a 7-8, if not 7-7. Or, alright, take the opportunity, gonna slap you. Gonna call me out. You have to call me out. It's a fold. No, no tixies. All right, no tixies on that. All right, great. Now we are on a perfect. Oh, perfect. You know what? Flex. Flex. That's the only way I can do. Flex. I could play. Let's see my card first. All right, let's see my cards. Yeah, no, not gonna fly. Un. No, I'm still gonna do it. Let's risk it everything in this hand. Yeah, cause on one hand I can. I don't. Oh, I could run away. No way, right? If I ran away. Cha-ching! Cha-ching. GG. 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 Alright. One up. I got one up. Yeah. GG indeed. Yeah, it's either I got nothing because Liu had 6 cards. I only have 5. Even if I win that hand, my next hand is gonna be very, very, very. I won't say slim, but yeah, it's gonna be RNG. RNG. RNGG. Yes, that's the word. RNGG. Okay, so anyway, cool. That was a fun game. That was a nice back and forth. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Where was I? Yeah, Club OG. All right. So Club OG will be exclusive for those who know. VIP. I'm gonna use VIP for now. So VIP is earnable. OG and VIP same perks. All right. Same level of perks. So whatever the OG will get, the VIP will get. The only difference is, all right. So this is the fun bit. Is that even with the even the perk for OG is permanent, all right, you still have to claim the VIP membership. And the reason is because I'm gonna base on VIP and then free tier. You know what? Let's start off with VIP and free tier. So, and then of course we have the free tier. All right, technically there's 3 tiers. So VIP gets anything extra drops. I will try to do as much as I can. Like if any drop that has a multi-drop, for example, blind boxes, then that's where the VIP perk comes in handy because you get to claim extra one more time. And those are one of the things that I have been going back and forth like, oh, how do I want to do this? Can I, how can I reward more for you guys and perks and whatnot? So that's a very, very interesting thing to navigate around. And I came into this conclusion. With the help of bounty blocks, all right, I'm going to say this straight. The bounty blocks will be the ultimate go-to tool for me to distribute free NFTs. That's right, it's free. It's a giveaway. And that's, yeah, if you want anything free, it's from there. And then to get, all right, so the problem comes to this part, membership. What does it serve? How does it serve? What extra stuff do I get? And all those thingies. And I would say most likely, in fact, actually it should be this. Having a membership card automatically allows you to, air quote, right, reserve a spot in a way, because that will be enough to go around for everyone who holds a membership. And this is the part where we want to go through the drops. Like it is very heavily relied on the drops, because if I'm gonna just put out one item, then there's no, I mean, not saying there's no reason, there's like close to no reason to have multi-tier drops, in my opinion. So that's that. Yeah, that's the main key thing. So let's begin with the most basic of basic drops. All right, if any drop that is only one item, there is no like what do you call this? There is no rarity. Not say no rarity. If there's no odds, all right, basically single drop item. All the single drop item is automatically. Oh no! Before we go to that part, every single collection in general, there will be 137. That means that's the amount of allocation that I will give for every single what do you call this, NFT, right? 137 only. It will not go above unless if that particular thing deems so. Most cases, this is a number, right? The drop will be capped at 137 from here on out, and whatever that is not dropped within a year, that year, it will just get locked. So a few things I need to put it on, not say on paper, but on Discord and make sure it's working. Yeah. So with that, let's start with single item drop. The question is, do I want to put it at uncommon level or common level? Because if we want to use the traditional odds drop, right, aka loot box, then that's where the common, uncommon, rare makes sense. Single drop, because it's gonna be, single drop has to be common. If you ask me, it has to be common. It could not go any higher rarity. Uncommon, unless it's a very rare drop, but then again, like, what is a rare drop? Everything is capped at 107, so it's gonna be common regardless, right? Oh, Nemo already pushed in. Alright, so I'm gonna copy from that. Delito. Okay. Delito. Join match. Can Nemo grab the win from me? We shall see. Okay, so for now, single drop. I think common is the common is the most common sense to have. Common is the most common sense rarity to have. Yeah, that's how I put it. Okay, so common it would be. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna challenge this. All right, I'm gonna write this down on Discord later. So I'm gonna put a pin on that. 6-8. 2 points. 2 points. I lost by both cards. Oh my goodness. Lost by both. I'm gonna move up with a flex regardless whether if I power cut or not. Yeah, round 2 flex. Gonna scare you a bit. I'm gonna scare. Oh, you're not power card. Easy choice. Unless Nemo play like a 6 or a 7, I can't really go away. 1. Alright. Challenge. Cha-ching! Challenged. Yeah. Because if Nemo, normally people try not to call that hand. That's the reason why I'm so curious on Britta's call. And to top it off, I have the answers. The problem is not because I don't have the answers. The problem is I have the answer too. That's the question. That is the question. 5, 6, 9. Dang it. I want to pull a flex again. I want to pull a flex. Truth be told, I really want to pull a flex. Should have done 6-5. But maybe 6-5 is a date giveaway? Maybe. Nah, I don't think so. Higher chance for me to just skirt by. This is tough. Okay, this is tough. If Nemo plays like a 5, no, 6, I will fold. 6, I will fold. Alright. 6, I will fold. There's no way I can beat this hand. Even if it's a flex. Oh, flex I could scare, but I didn't sense a flex on that hand, so there we go. I didn't sense it. 777, lucky number 7. No, I should play a flex. I should be flexing this hand. I should be get that sweet double damage in and then let Nemo sweat the next hand. I was too focused on playing 7-7. Too focused, and then I was like, no. Too focused. I'm gonna play a 5. 7. I want to do a 5-3. I want to do a 5-3, but it feels... Oh! Cha-ching! That's a great hit. That's a great hit. Yeah. Because I want to play 5-3. It didn't feel... It feels like I might... yeah, in this case, the right call. Haha! Cha-ching! That was a ballsy call in my opinion. A straight up 3-3 shooter. Oh, haha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was. Nemo thought well. Okay. Yeah. Nemo thought well. You guessed it. You guessed it. I almost. I almost. Yeah, because it feels a little like slightly a bit off-ish. Alright, we straight away got the next match. We're gonna go up against Daily Diamond. Now Daily Diamond, let's put a initial not say prediction, but we're gonna go with this, okay? So Daily Diamond will always play a strong hand, especially when there's an 8 involved. Alright? Especially when there's an 8 involved. I will say that straight up. Okay, here, and then we're gonna put the. All right, cool. So that's what I'm gonna say. Okay. When Daily Diamond calls me out, it is most likely an 8 in that pocket. The pocket 8. Okay, I can use the word pocket 8, right? No, I can use the pocket 8. It makes sense here. Because normally pocket 8 in poker is double 8. But in this case, pocket 8 means the close hidden card thingy. And right now I'm getting lots of following, but the question is, almost looks, I am this. You know what? Thank you for following, regardless whether if you're bot or not. But the name is highly sus. I'm gonna call it out. Okay, call it as it is. The following is highly sus. But if you're a real if you're a real viewer, you know what? Thank you for following. Appreciate it a lot. Naturally say sus. Yeah, it is highly sus. Because there's no way a bot, a normal, because the numbers doesn't even make sense. All right. For that, I'm gonna put a pin for now. I want to go for like Nemo. Like, okay, 3 numbers for Nemo makes sense a little bit because that can be many things. Usually a date, or it's usually a date of something like birthday. Ooh, wow, Daily Diamond opens up with a flex. Opens up with a flex straight away. Okay, we're gonna get some saucy play in this game. And I'm gonna say straight up is alright. So since Daily Diamond opens up with a saucy hand, I'm gonna play a 1-1 and call the next hand, regardless, unless it's a 7 or less. Oh no, 3 is a little bit hard to combat. Oh, I should have, right? Because I did say. Oh, I got cold feet on that 3. Yeah, I said 7. Why did I say 7? Yeah, and I played 1-1 for that sake. To top it off, I played 1-1 for that sake. I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna play 5-2. I'm gonna turn the favor. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, doesn't matter if I win or lose. I will return the favor. I must return the favor. Because it's just too good not to. It's too good not to. Okay, so Daily Diamond is probably changing. I want to do a 6-4. I want to do a 6-4. I'm gonna say straight. I want to do a 6-4. But I think it feels like I need to play a 6-7. Yeah. I want to play 6-4, but it feels I need to. Oh, in this case, I would have walked away with it. Yeah, I did say, right? I want to play. There's a difference between play and feel. So in this case, maybe. Do I want to flex the next round? Do I want to? You know what? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is kind of slightly safe-ish to do this. Kind of. I maybe want to do 6-8 instead. Not flexing. This round is not a flex round for me. I'm going to say straight up, not a flex round. But in this case, Daily Diamond runs. Alright, the next hand I could. No, I have to play regular. Next hand I have to play regular. Next hand, I have to play regular, but I have to save a strong card. So, dang it. For fourth, is 4/4 enough? I don't think it's enough though. If Daily Diamond plays like a 1, I could not run away. 8. Ooh. I want to tempt fate actually. I really want to tempt fate. I want to tempt fate. Yeah, that's the reason why. It really feels like a flex. It really feels like a flex. That's how I was pressing 1. I want to press 1 in order to try to see if the gauge is a 3. And that's it. That's really it. Now I could, you know what I could do? Yep, you know what? I can try this hand. The problem with this hand is the next follow-up is gonna be a very dangerous follow-up for me. Punch in. It's gonna be a punch in. You have to call me out for this if you want to see my card. No. Yeah, because on one end there's no incentive for me to flex, actually no. There is an incentive for me to flex because I can avoid playing the 8. That's the reason. That's the only reason. So is this my undoing for... No, we're gonna play... Yeah. Is this my undoing? Because of that 8? Because I say I really want to call that hand. I really wanted to call that hand. Yeah, in this case, it doesn't matter if it's a flex or not. I can run away. So 6/8. All right, 6/8 has been played. 6/8 has been played. The showdown is I have a 7/8. RNGG, unless Daily Diamond has an 8/8, and I would GG. GG. Unless Daily Diamond has an 8. GG. Oh wow, this round Daily Diamond doesn't really have a lot of 8s on the side. Yeah, really does not have a lot of 8 on the side. And now we're gonna play against Brichter again. And I want to say I want to do flex round 2 again. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. If it's not a 3, probably we can try to flex. No, not say try to flex, but if it's not a 3, we probably can what do you call this? Challenge. If it's not a 3. If it's a 3 or a 1, the problem is a 3 or a 1. That's the problem. The 3 or a 1. You know what? Let's not think too much. What am I doing? I'm thinking way too much. Let's see if... Oh, room full. Did I correct? No, I did. Alright. Room full. Full. Room full. Full. No, full. Hilarious. Alright. Where was? Let's go. Yeah, no, I should not be thinking too much, but I'm still a little bit not okay. It's not tilted. Okay, I am still trying to figure out what makes people call that hand. Right, replace. What's the difference between this and that? Right, no difference. No difference. I could flex, but 3/6 it sounds about right. Sounds about right. Round 1, I will never fold. Never fold, and I'll just shoot. Takes so long to figure out. 5/8 is an instant call. It's an instant call. I know what Brichter is doing. You know, psychological gameplay. Doesn't work on me. The problem is, it doesn't work on me because I don't think. I try my best not to think, overthink. Like, oh, you might be playing this, might be playing that. I'm like, oh. Because one of the biggest reason is, okay, if I pull a flex here, see, this is the fun bit. I want to do a flex. All right, let's play a 4/1. Let's play a 4-1. 4-1. All right, I'm gonna use this way of playing, and then it's a fold. All right, it's a fold for 4-1. Just give me the win. See, that's the problem. Because if I do a flex and then the odds of breaker calling is like much higher. Not to say I cannot explain it. It's like, really? Really? That's about it. It's like, really? Really? Now I'm going to play a 1-1 and I'm going to call the hand. I'm going to call this hand. 1 for 1. And if Richter plays like a 2 or a 3, we all know that's a flex. I will know that's a flex. So in this case, I'll play a 1-1 instead. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to this hand, so I mean, that's a choice I made. A sad choice I made. Okay, I think we can do a 4-3. Okay, I did chip 1 health away, so I can play a 4-3. I want to play 4-7. Now, again, I'm going to play a 4-7. Alright, I'm going to play a 4-7, and that's a 5. A 5, unfortunately, I could not punch in. If I played a 7, it's also a little bit hard for me to get in as well. In this case, I would have taken a lot more. Oh, no. No, I could have equalized a little bit. I won't take too much damage. Yeah, I won't take too much of a damage, which is good in a way. Oh, I really want to do a 7-8, but I think I feel I have to do a 7-1 rather than a 7-8. Would Brichter feel that I'm playing a 7-1 if the cards are revealed? And the answer is I don't know. Let's go. Let's roll with it. Although I only did 1 chip damage. That's not fun. That's not fun. I'm gonna try to get under 20. And this is a clear-cut case as well. Okay, it's a 7-8. It's a 7-8. But this one I think is a bit more on the nose. Like, okay, that's probably a good call in a way. But again, like I have answers. It's the fun thing is I have answers and it gets called out. It's like what are those? What are those? Yeah, again, I have an answer. I have an answer. So in general, this is most likely a general fold, which is correct. All right, which is correct. So that's all. That's all. It's the 3-3. The 3-3 is still the question on it because I have an answer. That's it. That's really it. That particular flex was more on the side of okay, you know what? It makes sense because it's the timing of that flex-ish. It's like, okay, you know what? Could be a flex. Could be. That's it. 1 again. Punch. No, we're gonna do a twofer. We're gonna do a twofer. Now, I have to go in swinging. I don't think I can play a regular hand anymore. I have to go in swing. Alright, anyways, we beat we fulfill objective number 1. Getting below 20 health. Objective 2, can we get below 10 health? I'm gonna swing it. I'm gonna swing with a 8-3. I want to do, oh yes, 8-3. 8-3. Swing it with an 8-3. Swing it. Because it's technically I'm dead anyway if I don't swing it. In a way, like if I don't swing it. So unfortunately I don't have an 8 over there. So GG. GG. The 7-8. Yeah, no, the 7-8 doesn't really get me in my opinion. The 3-3. The 3-3. I'm curious on the 3-3. That's it. That's really it. The 3-3 to the 6-1. Like, yeah. But mainly because I'm more hung up or because I could have played a 6-8 rather than a 6-1. I think that's in general, that's it. That's the only thing that I got hung up with. Yeah. It's also the same thing as the 7-1. I think I played 7-1 or 7-3. I played a flex, alright? I played a flex against a normal hand. So against a 6, I think it's against a 6. I've forgotten. I've really forgotten. Yeah. So that one not so bad because I made a much more obvious decision. Like, alright, let's try to get the flex in rather than playing an answer. So that's about it. That's about it. GG. Okay. All right, so back to the most important thing, and that is the overhaul of the membership system alongside with the rarity drop. And I think we have to first go to the rarity drop. Not say rarity drop, the drop first. And I need to write this out. So first thing, let me get one of the empty pages that I can write. And then I will also show, no, I can showcase. I got time to showcase. I can showcase what I've been modeling so far. And then a little bit of, do I have anything to? No, let's get the membership nailed down first. Okay, so we're gonna have a drop, and every time we have a drop, we have the problem about the drop is because there's too many things I need to do, and I cannot recycle some of the packages, which is a little bit shame, especially if I want to do 12 drops in a year. So if I want to do 12 drops in a year, it is going to be very, very not to say time consuming, but it's going to be time consuming to make the packs. And some people say, then and at the same time, is the juice worth the squeeze? In my opinion, it is, yes, but I need to, at least iron out all these small little details. So first thing first, if we're gonna have a blind box, I'm gonna call it a blind box rather than a pack instead, because technically it is gonna be in a box. And I will try to get an animation in as well, like opening up the box so that we can get some cool stuff, and then that's going to be a recycled animation. So blind box will always come in two flavors. It will always come in common and uncommon. All right, so before we go to this part, we want to also determine the rarity. So obviously you're going to be common, uncommon, rare. Do we need an epic? I don't think we need an epic. Do we need a legendary? Yes, legendary is only exclusive to, but then again, one of one. Oh, see that's where all the problem comes in. Okay, I think one of one right now will always have the legendary rarity, but because I want to actually give the one of one a special rarity as well, because it's the only one. But legendary is kind of synonymous with one of one or one. So you know what? Legendary exclusively only for one of one. That's right. So in this case, we don't really need to worry about too many rarities. So we're gonna have common, rare, common, uncommon, and then rare. So three basic rarities. And here comes the fun bit. So previously I did say the collection should only have 137 editions only. That is it, right? There will be no more, but it can be less. For this is I don't think I will increase this anytime in the future unless it's something like a PFP or something similar to that, but I don't want to flood the market with a lot of stuff. So we're gonna straight start off with 137 editions only. And every year, so the next part is, do I want to keep the additions out for you to get? All right, so this is the fun bit. So previously in my series 1, series 2, and series 1, series 2 for now. Okay, once the year has ended, everything is done. So this is the part that I'm going to change a little bit. So there's only a few selected I would say drop that would be available throughout the whole entire edition lifespan. So once we get 137 edition, done. Yep, that is done. So unfortunately, I did promise for series 1 and series 2 that it would be a limited drop, and I will adhere to that. Not say what's a requirement? No, not requirement. That requirement, which means series 1, series 2, whatever has been released, it is done already. The only small little caveat is, so this is the part where we're going to go to NFT Hive to do some check on my drops. Now, if this is a big if, okay, if there is 0 item mint for whatever series it is, it will be used in a special, I would say, anniversary drop. This is only for the if there is no drop. That means nobody has pulled that before. And that one is going to be a bit different, right? The way how it works is I'm going to mint at least one. Actually, not at least one, only one. If I before we go to that part, right? Because on one end, it's like, do I only need to mint one? Because that would be not so fair for people who pulls yeah, it's kind of not fair for people who put the time to actually got the pull. So in a way, it's like, oh, that's really not a good idea. That's the problem. That's my only problem right now. It's not fair for people who manage to score the drop. But if there's 0 minted, then that's a little, I would say, not say shame, but it's like, ah, that's a bit painful. So I want to do something like Funko in a way, whereby I will mint X amount. So that X amount would be on the initial drop. And then after we finish that initial drop, if there is still addition left, then it still continues in a way. Hopefully that makes sense. And with that, unfortunately, there are a few things I won't say eat my words, but there are a few things I have to check. So we're going to do our live check right now. And as long if we have one addition minted, that's it. That's really, really it. Okay, so with that, let's go through the stuff. And I want to put it on screen. I want to put this on screen. Okay, where are you? There we go. So for series 1, I have no problem because we have at least, yeah, we have like 19, 43, 24, 49. No problem with series 1. I'm super happy with series 1. Then we're going to move on to series 2, which is something that we... Okay, so series 2, we have, like, for example, don't care about this. We have 0 silly golden ape, which is a shame. We have at least 2 over here. Okay, put it this way. We have 2 over here, 2 over here, 7, 4, 8. Oh, come on. So here, no problem, but we have one question mark, which is a little bit painful because nobody got it. Nobody got the drop. And I want to put it in, all right? I want to put at least one supply there. So that's the reason why and I don't want to really not say devalue. Okay, first thing first. For me, putting one edition out does not really devalue because now there's only one. But it's also, I will admit, it is not fair for people who manage to get the Happy Golden Ape. I have to admit, it's definitely not the best, what do you call this? There is no good solution here. Unfortunately, right? There is no good solution, but which is the worst, which is the better of the two terrible solution. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's that. And then we're gonna go for series 3. Series 3, at least I'm a bit happier because we got a bit more variety, but at the same time, it is very like annoying because unfortunately the max supply is not infinite, and the way is because I mint this on NFT Hive, so a lot of things I forgot to put and I'm not used to it because I'm used to Atomic Hub, so this is mainly my fault. And this is probably a good way to push some of these things out, like for example 5 1. Here also only have 5 0, 6 4, not bad, 3 3 1. Oh no, this is 1 of 1. 0 over here. Really 0? Let me double check because this thing is unreliable. The number is so unreliable because when I click in and I can see, yeah, minted 2. So that's, yeah, some people has minted. Why you say 0? So we have 3 2 2. Then Clippy Head. Oh no, Clippy Head I did mint, right? Because this is a 1 of 1. So obviously I minted this and it says 0, which is annoying. Okay, I did minted one. So that is that. And I want to do more towards the Funko side of things. We're gonna mint X amount, and then we will just leave it out. And then if you got it, you got it. And then if you, yeah. So the easiest way to do it is obviously I'm gonna put 9 editions out of how do I do this? How can I do this a little bit more fair for you guys out there? I will need to revisit this thing, and I don't really have a definite answer at the moment, which is a shame. But at the same time, I don't want to devalue your hard-earned RNG. No, I won't say RNG, okay? Your hard-earned luck, okay? Because yeah, it's one interesting thing. Well, you can let me know down below if you think there are a few things that I could have done better. Not better, like what can I do, right? Yeah, you can let me know some of the ideas. I think one of the biggest thing is we're gonna do a special run for Christmas. All right, I'm gonna do a special. It's gonna be an anniversary box. So any so basically the anniversary box would work exactly like how. No, I'm gonna do an anniversary box. Yes, and this anniversary box will be exactly like Funko. I will mint X amount of items and then I'll put it the odds there. Yup. So there will only be one happy golden ape, no, silly golden ape, and then everything else is there is an odd. So whoever pulls it, pulls it. So this is where having multiple memberships helps. All right. So if you are in the club OG, automatically you already get one draw already. If you and viewers, all right. So viewers and OG, automatically you get one. So you have 2 there for OG. So it stacks. A lot of things stacks, which is crazy. Crazy. All right. So that is the thing that I need to figure out how to do this thing. Yep. All right. So before we go too deep on those end, while I am planning, right? Also, do note my game is available to be played, so feel free to play my game. I think I need to start spamming this a little bit on Twitch and Kick as well. Lots of logistics. All right. So with that, there are 1 or 2 things I am still. This game will still receive one more update by the end of the year, because there are a few things I need to do, and I'm actually modeling a few things. And then if Nemo, you're still here, I think, not say I think, your 1 of 1 requires a little bit more unique flair. It can be it can be, do you want a spiky version for your club? Do you want a, no, different color is boring, no. So probably I want to put a bit more flair. Do you want, I think the closest thing, do you want spiky stuff on your club? But then again, it doesn't scream Nemo's club. Oh, and before I run over, I mean derail a little bit longer, it's actually an ogre club. Right? There's a name for that already. It's an ogre club. Okay, so this is this. What else do I need to do? Oh, stop the game, because I need to write a few things. No, the game. I'll let the game run. I'll let the game run. Okay. Oh no, I think I did wrongly. I need to switch, because usually right now it's the game dev stuff. No, the thing that I need to write is my, what do you call this? Bounty blocks. Yes. All right. Before I always need to start this thing. All right. We have a game launch promo. Right. It is out. It is a drop. All right. Feel free to join. It is a freebie stuff. So this is the first thing. If it's a singular drop, because I did say something about multi drops and whatnot, right? All right, 137 edition. Blind box will consist usually common, uncommon, and rare. Unfortunately, I might not have the time, which is usually I don't really have enough time. to get at least 3 different rarities, so I have to settle with 2. Now the question is common versus uncommon, but for blind boxes is usually uncommon and rare because you get less addition. Because once after the 137 blind boxes goes out, there will not be any more. So this is the part. So blind box will have 137 additions. Whatever you get inside there, that's it. That's the number. And for single drop, I think that's the reason why I would say single drop should be common, because it will always have 137 additions. And I think that's about it. For common drop, unfortunately, there will be only be one. There will be 2 types of drop. One, obviously, given out by contest and giveaway like this, right? I'll be using bounty blocks to do all the giveaways. Number 2, you claim it using your membership card. And for your membership card, since it's a singular drop, you can only claim one regardless of your perks. So that feels a little bit useless if you are an OG holder. That's also one problem. And this is going to be an ongoing problem for me to figure out what to do with all these things. But let's make it simple for people to at least a new rule for me to follow. Common single drop will always be common, and unfortunately I would say unfortunate. Can you get multiple versions of the same drop, right? Because you actually will get more on the blind box counterpart. So technically the single drop should be either uncommon or rare, because you only can get one. Everyone has one opportunity unless you multi-account, which if you are doing, please don't tell me. I'll be a bit sad. Truth to be told, right? I will be a little sad. Okay, so with that, so let's go with this. Single drop will be uncommon because you can only claim one. However, the blind boxes, because blind boxes allows people with multiple membership tier plus free giveaway tier, so you can actually have more than one. You will end up with more than one blind box if you have the base membership to begin with. So for the blind box, I will put common and rare. The odds would be 9 to basically 10% to get rare. 10%. And the mint, all right, so the mint is going to be interesting. That's the thing. All right, the mint is going to be the most interesting thing. How am I going to do the drop for those collection that does not have a singular drop? So to do this, I think the best way is I need a set amount, and I think I will follow this set amount using the common TCG packs that I used to buy. All right, so it goes like that. Rare and above will only have one. So one in the whole entire pool in general. So if you score, no, not one. Yeah, probably I need to multiply a little bit of factor. So I'm gonna just put it there. But for now, it's gonna be like that. If the pool if the pool is big enough, we can do multiple. But if the pool is not big enough, then wow, rare is one. All right, the multiplier. This is with multiplier. The ratio will be 1 rare equals to 3 uncommon equals to 7 common. Yeah. And if the commons exceed, yeah, there we go. I want to see this. Haha. If the common exceeds 137 edition, it will never drop common anymore, which means it will move on to the next closest thing, which is uncommon. And that means because the common is got knocked out already, that means there's more chance to get rare and uncommon. So I'll try to work that odds into it and see how it goes. Okay, that's the only thing I can say. Yep, I would definitely show the odds as well. Like I will show what is in the pool, not all the odds. I will show what is in the pool. And with that, we're gonna do a special Christmas edition. And okay, so series 1 will never drop. It is locked. That's it. For series 2, so series 2, there's only one golden ape left. So I'm gonna put it into the pool. And then you have I think I'll add a few more in not the basically the commons, not the golden is I only put one. All right, so happy golden ape, the one that got minted 2 will never drop anymore. So that is that. And then for series 3 there are lots more stuff I can edit in, so that's that. And we're gonna do more towards the Funko style. Yep, that's it. That means I want to see how that works. So if you manage to draw the golden ape or any of the legendary or stuff like that, let's see if the odds still goes, which is something. Do I have a trading program? Because you will definitely end up more commons than some others. I mean, a set of rarity. I will say I don't have any plans for that just yet. Will I have any future plans for it? Part of me says yes, but you only have 137 editions to begin with, so probably there's no incentive for you to burn in a way, because the common can end up being the most rarest thing if everyone starts to burn. And I'm gonna say this straight up. Okay. The rarity of the NFT does not justify its not say its value or whatnot. It does not mean it's rare. Can I use that word? No, it has to adhere that rarity to begin with anyway. So no, I'm gonna eat that words. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna eat it up. However, I'm gonna say this. The common, all right, what differentiate between common, uncommon, and rare? I will talk about that more later, because I think the best way is to do literally what Pokemon is doing, and I think that's the best possible way. And on top of Pokemon, this is also I'm following another NFT collection out there, and that is Vivi. So common would be the most most animated feature and whatnot. And then when you move up the ranks, like for example, if you go to uncommon, maybe the colors you get more silver, and then when you go for rare, it is gold, and that's about it. Yeah, I want to put a reason like why common is it's still good to have versus a rare. The rare is probably your trophy display thingy, bragging rights, but owning a common does not mean it's the worst. That's why I want to put it, okay? I don't want the common to be the worst. I want common to be, it is also worth having it. And then you don't feel left out, right? The key thing on the next part is, I think this is the more accurate thing. I would base the collection on commons and uncommons if the collection, not say decides, if the collection, I mean, if drop, no, how do I put it this way? Common would be the first priority to be a lot of things, right? Basically, if you want to get some certain perks and whatnot, having a full set of commons is usually the go-to requirement. That's okay. You know what? I'm gonna say that the go-to requirement for any set outside my series is always gonna be common first. The priority is common, and then I'll move on to uncommon and rare if I need to. Whew. Okay, so we set the drops already. So cool, we have that. Yep, 137 edition. Blind box will only have common and rare. Uncommon would be single drop. Actually, uncommon or rare can be on the single drop because you can only claim once, right? So that's also one thing. I will revisit this when I'm gonna do a drop. Blind box will be common, yeah, common and rare. Uncommon, that's it. All right, that's it. This is the 2 drops that I will be doing often for my collection. Club OG, it's gonna be wallet lock. Club OG is wallet lock, which means that's it. Right? If I would do the Club OG, if I do an OG drop, no, OG will not get a drop exclusive for them anymore. However, it's gonna serve as an extra role. So for example, if I were to put blind box, Club OG will get one more extra drop. They can claim one more extra time. Now, to make it fair for everyone outside there, Club OG and VIP is the same exact perks in a way. The only difference is, yes, there still is a difference. Club OG does not need to maintain their membership role. Basically, whoever earns the Club OG is permanently a Club OG forever. That's it. And this is only I'm very specific on this already. I made the sound decision. I'm not say sound decision. I made the best possible decision for people who managed to tune in the beginning of the since I restream. So everyone doing that part will get a Club OG status. Yup. Not now, but back then, right? This is to fulfill the original promise for those who managed to take their time, come and watch, and for those who managed to claim. Also, another key thing, for those who managed to claim and still maintain Club OG until Series 2. Unfortunately, Series 2 and Series 3, I have issue doing all these things. So, there we go. All right, there we go. I think I have some let me find. Do I have? Okay, I probably need to do a lot of legwork for the Club OG, but because it's gonna be a special, yeah, it's gonna be wallet lock, right? That's it. It's gonna be a wallet lock. Club OG probably will get, no, not probably, they will get one special drop for them. I only can do it on Series 4 because right now I'm doing a lot of R&D for a lot of things, and one of the key thing that I really promise to the original holders is I want to do a bit more prismatic type of stuff, and the problem is I could not get the what you call this, I could not get what I want. All right, so this Club OG, there's only 10 in existence. Guess what? There's only 10 in existence. This is for people who managed to tune in way back then. Right? And partially, it feels not fair for people who join later. So what does this mean? All right, so for those who join later and are very active, okay, there will be cases like this. Don't worry. All right, the Club OG is not end all be all, the ultimate club. It is a thank you for those who managed to tune in way back then, and it's one of my original, not say promise, but I did say something along the lines. No, actually not along the line. It's literally the same line, right? You need to maintain your Club OG. You can lose your Club OG. So for this, I will go through one more. You know what? I think I need. I need to go through one more step for this. So we're gonna put a pin. We're gonna revisit on the next stream to literally what do you call this, finalize the Club OG status. Like, if you get in, can you get no, because I want to do something like yeah, there's too many things I want to do. Because what if you are active back then and you are not active now? Do you still hold back your membership? That's also another question. And then if you are not active now, if you hear my channel, let's say next year, and then you're super active, so it is not fair not to reward you as well. So that is the problem. All right. In my head, while I was trying to do this, I wanted to maintain Club OG will only for be the ones who really supported me back then, and then consider that as a one-off perk, and then I create a new club for it. But does it really make sense to do so? Come to think of it, because now I already sorted out a lot of things, and yeah, it's still not in a good position right now. So I need to put a lot of not say requirement, what I want to say, I don't want to devalue those who support me early, but I also want to value those who support me later. Yeah, that is the number one thing. All right, so these are my series passes, series 2, series 3. Next year will be series 4. I wonder what color do I want to put. It's going to be the same exact thing. The promo pass is the membership pass. This is the base membership pass. And everyone can, and at the same time, look at the supply. It is hilariously sad sometimes to see something like that. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna draw one more round. I'm gonna go through the things that I want to do for the membership tier one more time, right? So bear with me. I'm sorry I could not finalize it today, but that's the reason why we have this talk, this chit chat. I want to, yeah, I want to do a few things. On one end, I'm very not say sure, but I'm more inclined to just Club OG is for those who support me in the beginning on the stream, and that's it, right? For them, that's that. And I did say something along the line, yes, as long as you're Club OG, you can claim certain things, but you need to claim. Yeah, I won't airdrop to you anymore. So that is one clear thing, right? I will. It is just a permanent status. If you hold that card, you hold that card. That's about it. But you need to claim. And I need to work on the claim system as well, because what if, because right now the Club OG NFT you can trade around, so that's one thing as well. And you know what, let me go through one more time. Let me draw out the plan in a little bit more detail. Yeah, you know what, I have to do that one last draft, and then I will present it again and see if it makes sense. Because the next because right now I really am pushing a lot more, I would say, effort, not just be a viewer. Yes, viewer still gets the most perk out of it, so that's also another thing. No, you know what, I'm gonna say this, the one thing I can lock down: if you are viewing my stream, regardless whether you're OG or not, returning viewer or new viewer, whenever there is a special drop that has to do with quantity or addition, you guys get first pick. That's one thing I can promise, right? As long you're a viewer of the channel, at the time that I'm doing a drop, you all get first pick automatically. That is one thing I can promise. Yes, you know what? Let's start with that. If you're a viewer of the channel, guaranteed first pick. With that, I'm gonna end with this. All right, that's all I have for you for tonight. All right, thank you for tuning in. I do wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PD time, every Tuesday and Thursday. Only on now it's not only, all right, on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, right? For those who are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Whew. And for those who managed to reach to this last portion, I have a small little update for you guys. Small, I'm gonna say update. A sneak peek. Sneak peek? Sneak peek. A tease. Alright, so here we go. Where is my picture? Where's my OBS? OBS, hello. Alright, switch to this. And yes, sorry. Yep. This, no, wrong one. Yes, okay, you. And yes, this is the one I want to see. Huh. All right, one of the incoming drop. Ta-da! Unfortunately, the design is horrible. Okay, I am not happy with the design. Right, an airship for the game. Small little thing. I put a little bit more time for this, so it's gonna come out. And then for Nemo, this is the last, not say last, I will spam to you on Discord. You need one more flare, alright? Do you want a spiky club or you want something, not say spiky club. The spiky club doesn't feel right, but I think that's the closest thing right now. Do you want a spiky club? Alright, that's all. That's it, my friends. That's it. There are lots more things I still the troubles of, not to say perfectionist, the trouble of trying to get something cool to my expectation and my skills are so not great. Basically not enough skills. Skill issue. That's the meme. Skill issue. Alright, see you my friends.